Good morning, my fellow traders, and welcome back to another live trading session where I show you guys what it's like to be a day trader, working on becoming a full-time day trader, working on becoming a full-time millionaire every single day, guys. Today, we're going to do our best to capture a live trade and add it in the video for some good sauce and let you guys know what we're doing, how it's done, and what it looks like to be a day trader. The only thing that's on my mind, guys, is there are two stocks right here at all-time highs. The S&P 500 SPY itself is real close to all-time highs, creating a head and shoulders pattern on the 30 minutes. That's all I'm going to watch for. I'm going to wait for it to come back and retest to this potential zone or even drop below that and go down to the support level. So guys, I will just be watching SPY for a break of all-time highs or a bounce at zone. Apple is right here at all-time highs as well. I don't plan to trade Apple, but I'm just letting you guys know that there are a few stocks just like yesterday that are all-time highs as well. So we got to be mindful for that, but also we got to be mindful for Jerome Powell. 30 minutes after market opens here soon, he will be speaking to Congress. Who knows how it will affect the market? We have to be cautious and mindful about things like that, because if you're trading the stock market and there's fundamental news or there's a report or there's a speaker speaking on the economy, that can affect the S&P 500s, and if you're in a position to the upside or downside, it can affect the way the direction goes. So with all that being said, guys, I don't have any trade plans coming into today. We'll see what it gives us. We're reactors, not predictors. I'm not here to predict the market. I'm not here to tell you guys where it's going to go tomorrow, because I'm not a predictor. I'm a reactor. I set specific levels and I wait for those levels to get hit on a specific time frame, and then I trade those bad boys. Shout out to all my fellow traders. Keep killing it, guys. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope these videos aren't getting a little bit stale. Maybe I will stop dropping them every single day so the quality can go up instead of the production can just go out. I do need to give you guys more sauce in these videos and give you guys more information, so I will do my absolute best, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. There's only one thing I want to share my screen for, about 30 seconds. Let's get into it. So the only thing I want to show you guys is we've been watching Nvidia together as a whole on this YouTube channel, and so I just want to show you guys what it's been doing, what's the reaction like on specific levels. If you guys can remember from weeks ago, or even just if you've been watching my videos, guys, you'll understand we've been watching Nvidia together as a whole. And the area that we've been watching Nvidia is this big specific gray zone. So this big specific gray zone is a level that has nice reactions at. Last week, we've been watching it downtrend in this zone, do nothing, no action. Even if we were to try to take puts there, it was very shaky because look at the price action there, guys. Anyways, we finally break back into the zone, above the zone in the pre-market, come back in to retest it again in the pre-market hours and bounce here yesterday. And here we are today, guys, potentially going to break up above yesterday's highs, and that's all I'm watching. So maybe above 61.8% fib can be calls. I am just going to let you guys know that's what's going on with Nvidia. Nvidia is back to being bullish. It's really strong, back above the zone. Let's see how strong it can really take it. Market open. Let's see what we can catch. Right off the bat, guys, you guys can see these three bad boys pushing super hard, which is something I'll just keep in mind. These two pulling down while this one's pushing up. So really, four stocks pushing green while two are going down. Very interesting day. We'll see what happens, guys. Apple rejected that all-time high. I will do my best to absolutely catch something and keep you guys updated with what's going on. Let's see what we can catch. What the fuck is market doing, bro? Jerome Powell's about to speak in 10 minutes, guys. But look at SPY. Big bull, random bear, big bull, small bear. But guys, what's going on? Straight bearish. Bear, bull, bear, bull. Guys, what's going on with market right now, y'all? This is what I'm talking about. Nvidia is the only one that's actually staying consistent with a single movement direction. Big bull, small sell-off, big bull, small sell-off, and who knows, maybe a big bull. It's above the 61.8% fib. AMD, most confusing candles ever. Big bull, big red, hammer, small red, and come back down to that support. So guys, I'm just reading the candles, seeing what's going on. No setups right now. Maybe I can take a short position here, but I'm not going to do that, guys. So now we're going to watch Jerome Powell live testify to Congress and watch the market and try to catch some stuff. But guys, what's going on with the market? I have yet to take any actual trades. I'm so sorry, these videos sometimes can get boring. Please understand and bear with me that I have yet to take a trade, and none of these trade setups are in my favor right now. I will do my best to catch a live trade and show you guys what's going on. SPY's at all-time highs. Apple's right there at all-time highs. So we got to see what's going on, guys.
Families need to qualify for a mortgage.
We listen to Jerome Powell speak. We're over here talking in our Discord, talking about how there really is no trade setup. What's going on with the whole market? Some people did make some gains on Nvidia in the morning. They took some calls. Shout out to Nick and Kevin. But look at SPY, guys, sideways. Apple broke all-time highs, but everything else is also going sideways. No setups whatsoever, guys. So no trades from me today at all. Guys, so not only am I also deciding to not trade today, but Caesar as well, and even Landry Capital as well. Because look at the market. It's not just me, man. When I say the market is going weird, making weird movements, today is even more weird. I'm listening to the Senate talk and them speak to Jerome Powell, guys. Very interesting stuff. We are just going to head to work, call it good here, wrap up this vlog real short. But I hope you guys had a good day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm very sorry there was really nothing, but we just watched the political party speak. Because guys, like I mentioned earlier, if you don't understand what's going on out there with the policies, you have to get your head in the game, because because these politics, these head chairmen, these political parties, leaders are the ones that control the rules of this world. So if you don't understand what's going on, if you don't understand that if you go buy a Tesla, or for example, just a random example, let's say just for this chair, for every time you buy this chair, you get a tax incentive. Let's just say that for an example. It's very important to understand that that exists. And if you're a business owner, maybe you would buy this share because there's a tax incentive behind it and the government's willing to give you a tax credit. That's a rule. That's a policy that can be placed by these political leaders. And all I'm trying to say, guys, it's very important to understand what's going on out there in the political world, because these politic leaders just create the policies. And really the word policy just equals politics, and the word politics just equal policy, because who creates the policies? The politics, man. So welcome to my TED Talk. Hope you guys understand that. Let's fucking go. What is up, my fellow traders? We're back home after a long day of work, guys. And guess what? We freaking killed it trading Nvidia. And let me show you guys a quick recap of what we entered, my orders, and what we did to get those gains. We made 166 on a day. I did not expect to trade anything, but during work, I'll show you the setup that we took, which gave us some solid ass gains. Now, this was an A1 setup, and I even bought 2 contracts, averaged in. I did not average down because I was already in profits, but I decided to buy one more because I was so confident in this trade. And let me show you guys what I saw, because guys, we've been killing it with these price targets. It was a crazy ass trade. I was with my coworker in the car and it was going wild, guys. We were holding for price targets. Let's get right into it, the recap, and I'll come back and tell you guys what's going on with the economic news for tomorrow. Let's get it, guys. So let's go through a quick recap on what we took, a couple trades that we took on Nvidia. And guys, we even accidentally bought a share real quick and had to sell it because we didn't even notice we bought a share. That's how much we were panicking in the van trying to hit these orders on our phone, because the phone freaking sucks. I love the laptop. But anyways, let's get right into our first trade, guys, which was at 7:36. Held it for over 5 minutes, or actually just 5 minutes, because 7:36, I sold it at 7:41, got in at 2:39, and I sold it at 2:57 for a quick $18 gain. I got in on this bullish engulfing right on a nice bounce of the 61.8% fib level, which is a nice strong support level, or a reject depending on where it's at. In this case, it was a strong support, decent buyer volume. But then if you notice, guys, look at the buyer volume, it's kind of decreasing. No sellers. The candles are showing that yes, they are buying the dip, the buyers, if you read the candlestick chart here. But I ended up selling at 7:41. I'm very glad I got out for a quick gain, just quick in and out. I was trying to actually shoot for a higher target of up today's highs, but the market was reversing on some other stocks, so I had to sell out. And I'm very glad, guys, because I watch other stocks, I don't just watch one, which gave me the indication that stocks were going to reverse here, and potentially even Nvidia. But let's talk about the real sauce here and what actually really happened with this nice gain. Check this out. Check this technical analysis out. Over an hour and a half hold on Nvidia. I got in at 8:04 a.m., a minute before the 5-minute candle closes, because I do believe it was 20 seconds, if I remember correctly, before the candle closes. And look at the candle, guys. It's so weak. There you go. A little square over it. Buyer volumes was already slowing down previously, literally gone. More sellers kicking in. So I was pretty confident in this, so I just bought one for now. And I had to hold through all this noise, all this mess. And yes, I'm already in profits here, but I was confident in the entry that I had. And since we were already down here, I was certain that we were just going to reject the 61.8% fib level. So I had an alert around here waiting for us to reject there, and we did. We never even came up above there. Every once in a while, I kept checking my phone and watching the price action. And real quick, guys, since you guys know I'm the candlestick king on TikTok, I love to go over candlesticks, because so after we get a nice breakdown below the 61.8% fib level, we do a nice decent doji here. Not that much buyers, but less sellers. Kick us back up to almost a 61.8% fib level. But then look at this nice bearish engulfing candle. That's what led me to keep holding. I was pretty confident that, okay, that's pretty nice. Another bearish engulfing candle, or should I say not necessarily a bearish engulfing candle, but just a massive bear candle. But then look at this bullish engulfing. Massive buyers, no sellers whatsoever. This one did lead me to get a little bit scared. Then we get a nice piercing line, if you want to Google that, whatever candle that is, which I do know what that is, but it just eats more than 50% of the candle. But then we get another bullish engulfing for the buyers. Decent buyer volume, no sellers. But then this last candle, guys, then I started drawing in my trends, and I noticed that the seller candle here didn't have that much buyers. Didn't think we were going to take us on a lower highs. Created this nice bearish pennant, bearish flag, whatever you want to call it. Get broken to the downside at 9:33 a.m. This is where I enter my second contract while I was already in profits, but I decided to enter one more because I'm looking for more gains and a higher target. Now, I did set the price target at first, initially in this general area. You can see over here in the pre-market that this was some decent resistance. That was one. Now I can call it a support level potential, and that's where I end up selling my first contract at 9:41 in this general area, because that was a good price target for the first one. And then I decided to sell the last one, not at the bottom of this 50% fib level, because guys, that would have been more of a massive gain. I sold it in this general area. You guys can see the time right here at 9:46 a.m. But this candle closed a lot more massively down, and I did not get for that full gain. I did close it about half this candle for my other price target, which was this general area right here. As you can see in the pre-market, there's some decent resistance and support area there, so I do end up selling there.
And that is how I made my nice gain on Nvidia, guys. It was a massive hold, but I did hold for my price target like I've been writing on my board. And I hope you guys can get some good education off of what I just did. Overall, it's really just reading the price action, the candlesticks in your favor, and understanding where they are, as well as the volume. And there's more to that other than price action, as well as support and resistance, and a couple other things like the trend is your friend. We're already downtrending, lower highs, lower lows, market structure, how the S&P 500 is moving, as well as the 8 market movers, many other things, guys. So all that mixed in together is how I managed to hold through all this noise and catch a nice fat gain of 168. And further along, guys, you guys can skip it past here, but further along, we can see that in this general area, I created this nice zone because I noticed that bulls were starting to step in here. The buyer volume started to kick in after this nice 50% support level gets bounced on. I ended up quickly drawing a zone from the highest high of that area where we bounced and the lowest low of that area where we started to get buyers at. And then you can see we started creating this general pattern. If you want, you could even draw a pattern like that, whatever. But guys, we ultimately ended up breaking up, getting a nice retest, and that's where you can take your calls at, or you can even take it here again and look at the price action right there. But we can go more in depth if somebody would love a video for that. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys had an awesome day. Let me know what you guys traded today. Hope to catch you guys in the Discord. And as far as market news goes, guys, here it is. We have Jerome Powell tomorrow morning, so be careful. Same thing like today. Be mindful. Hope you guys get some good gains. Let's keep going, and I hope to catch a live trade for you guys tomorrow morning. I don't like to trade at work because I won't be able to catch it, but maybe I'll start recording on my phone, but I will not be able to record, as you guys can see, a whole hour and a half of price action like that. Catch you guys in the trade zone. Catch you guys tomorrow. If you're not in there, have a good rest of your guys' day.